Hello, and welcome to the first video on this channel. This is Aaron from Pro Sim Coaching, and I will be teaching you how to do the GTP at Spa. Let's get started with the hot lap. That was a lap around Spa. So let's go back and dive into each corner of the track. So going into turn 1, you want to make sure your car is all the way on the left side of the track. You're going to brake just before the 100 board, braking mostly in a straight line. Going down to first gear, you want to take a slightly late apex, prioritizing the exit of this corner more than the entry. And you're going to track out. You don't want to go wider than this edge of the curb, because if you go past that, your TC will start freaking out and you get a slower exit. Now through a rouge and your Radion, you want to use the screen part of the past the curb. This is not an off track. To open up this, it's just completely flat. And let's go into Lake Home. You want to brake just a bit before the 100. Moving all the way over to the left side of the track, down to second gear. Getting over this curb using the green tarmac here. You can use a bit more than what I did, and I wanted a tad bit wide. And you want to hug this. You don't want your right side tires to go on this curb, but if they are on the white line, or the optimal way is on the white line. You want to, it helps rotate your car, and it's just shorter. And go all the way out to the outside here, up to third gear, slight lift. Takes a slightly later apex than me here. I turned in a bit early, and using all the track on exit. Brake in between the 100 and the start of that outside curb. Go down to second. Now the line here is very important. So you start braking, turn in, stay around the middle of the track in second gear. You go out wide. It's kind of like a double apex, and you apex it really late. You don't want to go out onto that curb, as you won't be able to make it back over to the right side of the track in time. Up to third. You don't want to get up all the way on this curb, as it can cause lockups or your car to spin. Just a tiny bit of braking. You don't really want to use the sausage curb, as it can unsettle the car and cause the car to kick out. So you just use this inside. Get back on the power early. Use all of the track up to the exit, and then into P1. Get all the way on this right side curb. Brake like just a bit before the 50. Down to 5th gear. Hug that curb and just keep it floored. Now here, I'm gonna brake just a bit before this curb. Just get as far left as you can, but don't go all the way out here, as you still want to be braking mostly in a straight line. Down to 3rd gear. Take a later apex here to set you up on the right side of the track for this next turn where you just lift off. Just keep it in 3rd, and the power go all the way out to the gravel. And then here, I'm gonna brake just before this curb. Down to 2nd. I'm gonna take a really late apex. Get on the power. A slight lift, maybe even flat for Stavolo. If you take your good line. And then Blanchemont's flat. Easy flat, you don't even have to worry about Blanchemont. And then the bus stop, the final corner of the track. I'm gonna brake just after the white line. Down to 1st gear. I'm gonna brake mostly in a straight line. Turn in. You don't want to hit the red sausage curb. Just use the red and white curbing. Get back on the power. Don't go all the way out here, as that will just slow you down and won't give you that much of a better exit. Don't touch that sausage curb, just go all the way to it on the inside. Then power out, and that is a lap of Spa. I hope you learned stuff from this track guide, and yeah, see you guys in the next video.